Electricity powers our homes and our lives, but electricity can also be dangerous if not handled properly. That's where circuit breakers and fuses come in. These devices protect your electrical system and prevent damage from overloads and other electrical faults. Imagine plugging in too many appliances at once. This can overload your electrical circuit. An overloaded circuit can get really hot and even start a fire. Circuit breakers and fuses are designed to prevent this. They stop the flow of electricity if they detect a problem. Think of it like this. You've got water flowing through a pipe. A circuit breaker or fuse is like a valve on that pipe. If too much water tries to flow through, the valve shuts off the flow. Fuses are the older, simpler type of electrical protection. They're designed to blow and break the circuit if too much current flows through them. A fuse contains a thin metal wire or strip inside a glass or ceramic casing. When the current exceeds the fuse's rating, this wire heats up and melts. This breaks the circuit and stops the flow of electricity. Once a fuse blows, you need to replace it. You can usually tell if a fuse is blown by looking at it. The metal wire or strip inside will be melted or broken. Fuses are still used in older homes and for specific applications. Circuit breakers are newer and more convenient than fuses. They're designed to trip and break the circuit when they detect an overload or other fault. Unlike fuses, circuit breakers are reusable. They don't need to be replaced after they trip. You can simply reset them. A circuit breaker has a switch-like mechanism. When it trips, the switch moves to the off or tripped position. To reset a circuit breaker, you first need to turn it fully off and then back on. Circuit breakers are found in most modern homes. Circuit breakers trip and fuses blow for a reason. It's a sign that something is wrong with your electrical system. Here are some common causes. Overloaded circuits. This happens when you plug too many appliances into a single circuit or outlet. Short circuits. A short circuit occurs when a hot wire comes into contact with a neutral wire or ground wire. Ground faults. A ground fault occurs when electricity takes an unintended path to the ground, such as through a person or a faulty appliance. Identifying the cause of a tripped breaker or blown fuse is important. Section 5. Electrical hazards, overloads, shorts and ground faults. Overloaded circuits are a fire hazard. Short circuits are extremely dangerous. Ground faults are a serious shock hazard. Understanding these hazards highlights the critical role that circuit breakers and fuses play in protecting us from electrical dangers. Section 6. Breakers versus fuses, a head-to-head comparison. Both circuit breakers and fuses protect your electrical system, but they have their own pros and cons. Fuses pros: inexpensive, simple to replace and offer fast protection. Cons: single use, require replacement after blowing and can be inconvenient. Circuit breakers pros: reusable, easy to reset and provide reliable protection. Cons: more expensive than fuses, may not trip as quickly as fuses and can be accidentally reset without addressing the underlying issue. Section 7. When to call in the pros electrician time. While resetting a tripped breaker or replacing a blown fuse might seem straightforward, there are times when it's best to call a qualified electrician. Frequent tripping or blowing. If a particular circuit breaker trips or fuse blows repeatedly, it's a sign of an underlying electrical problem that needs professional attention. Burning smell or discoloration. If you notice a burning smell coming from an outlet or electrical panel, or see any signs of melting or discoloration, immediately turn off the power and call an electrician. Aluminum wiring. If your home has aluminum wiring, it's crucial to have an electrician inspect your electrical system regularly. DIY not recommended. Electricity is dangerous. Never attempt to repair or modify your electrical system yourself unless you're a qualified electrician. Section 8. Staying safe. Electrical maintenance tips. Here are some tips for maintaining a safe electrical system in your home. Don't overload circuits. Be mindful of how many appliances you're plugging into a single circuit. Inspect cords and plugs. Regularly check electrical cords and plugs for any damage, such as fraying, cuts or exposed wires. Test GFCIs monthly. Press the test button on your GFCI outlets monthly to ensure they're functioning correctly. Install AFCIs. Consider installing arc fault circuit interrupters or AFCIs in your electrical panel. Be careful with water. Keep electrical appliances and cords away from water sources.